Hello everyone, welcome in today's video. This will be a very important video telling you exactly where the Bitcoin's price will go up or will go down with a certain probability. Also what I'm going to expect with Bitcoin over the next coming days and weeks ahead. So guys, let's jump straight into it. Of course, it's always very much appreciated for every single one of you to drop a like down below. Recently, guys, the likes on the videos are exploding and we're almost back at roughly 100 likes per video. That is really awesome, guys. It really makes me happy and it really motivates me during the day to continue to make these videos. So guys, let's jump straight into it. Bitcoin came down from the top right here. We had some clear signals over on WhalePortal, which I shared yesterday, why Bitcoin came down. We had, for example, the funding rates were positive. We saw the take by sell ratio, the moving average coming down. So we just see that the momentum of Bitcoin, at least in the shorter term time frame, are slowing down, right? After I published that video, we can also see that the price did came down. Right now we did hit some form of a support level and we do see a bounce right here. Also very interesting, guys, is that the predicted funding rate is slightly negative. So that is actually quite nice because we are seeing positive funding, price slightly coming down, but we are seeing the funding also coming to negative territory again, which just shows us that with that price decline, a lot of people were starting to think about shorting Bitcoin, right? Otherwise the funding rate doesn't go negative, so, or doesn't go down at least, because it will go down when more and more people start shorting. That's a good sign, more a bullish sign to be honest, because then when more people are shorting, it creates liquidity for Bitcoin to go to the upside. Nevertheless, we do have to take some things into consideration which are, in my opinion, slightly less bullish. But we also have to acknowledge the fact that this is Bitcoin and that we can see from these levels that we are trading right now a massive rally. So first of all, let's have a look at the structure right here on the 4-hour time frame. We are still trading in this megaphone pattern. I think we could be breaking out to the upside, especially because we have a really nice fake out right here to the downside that often indicates the opposite direction, right? But I wouldn't be too bullish yet until we are breaking that high and really breaking out of this formation. Next to that, I'm going to be slightly cautious, and I have multiple reasons for that. First of all, we just saw an increase on the Bitcoin balance on exchanges, which means that just as of today, some Bitcoins arrived at exchanges, and normally you don't see this directly playing out on Bitcoin, but maybe some big players are preparing, right? Some big players are preparing, sending their Bitcoin to exchanges, and eventually we do see maybe Bitcoin coming up, but making a correction from this pump. The second thing I want to talk about, guys, is the S&P 500. This is just a bit weird chart right now because we had this megaphone patterns everywhere, guys. This is also a megaphone pattern. We ended that megaphone pattern with a rising channel, breaking out of that declining resistance starting from December 2021. So that is just very significant. But we did broke below the 200-day moving average and we broke below that resistance again. And of course, we can do something like this. We can just move sideways right here, break back above, and then start a massive bull market. Definitely possible. I'm not saying that that is not a possible scenario, but we have to be realistic here as well. We don't see often the S&P 500 break below the 200-day moving average and then have just a quick reclaim. It happens. It definitely happens, but it's not the most common scenario, right? So, for example, right here as well, break below, we got a further dump, break below, we got a further dump. Most of the time when we break below it, sometimes we get some consolidation. Let me show you, for example, right here, break below, consolidation, retest, and then we have a further dump. So this is just a warning signal for now because in the end, Bitcoin also doesn't have to follow the S&P 500, right? We don't necessarily have to dump when the S&P 500 dumps, but we have been so long correlated with the S&P 500, and I think that the general market behavior still functions as risk on or risk off. Risk on means money flowing into assets. Risk off means money flowing basically back into money, right? To preserve capital. So I still think that that's the case. I do think that if we get a massive drop in the S&P 500, we will see some panic in Bitcoin too. And it would make sense when we have a look, for example, at the following chart. That is this one. That is the Bitcoin futures chart, guys. We have a gap below us opening at 20,130. Of course, maybe in a short-term time frame, Bitcoin can come up, create like a form of a bearish divergence right here with a higher high in the price, at least the candle, and a lower high in the relative strength index and other momentum indicators. And then once the S&P starts dumping later this month, then we can see Bitcoin coming down as well. Maybe even coming down, filling that gap. If we do fill that gap on Bitcoin, then I would definitely say that is a huge buying opportunity, especially if you are buying spot, if you're buying Bitcoin on the spot market. But yeah, this is, guys, a little bit the scenario that I'm watching with Bitcoin. Maybe a small push to the upside, creating a bearish divergence and coming back down. And it is of course possible to indeed break above and get a massive rally. That is also possible, and the S&P 500 is going to dump while Bitcoin is going to rally. It's all possible. I think it's just a little bit less likely, but nevertheless is very much possible. Then when we have a look at the daily chart, actually I want to go to the weekly chart because it's now Thursday and the weekly chart is getting closer to a end. We have the 200-week moving average at 25,280. If we can close this week above that level, that would be great, guys, and that would show us that that might be a very early sign that Bitcoin is going to see a massive rally. So guys, this is basically what I'm watching. Later this week I will announce the winner of the giveaway for the cryptocurrency trading course. You can still join with that competition just by dropping comments on the videos that are uploaded this week. I will pick one comment under the video this week that will get a cryptocurrency trading course. If you are interested in trading Bitcoin, I would highly suggest you to do that over on Bybit. Bybit is our partner. It's also the partner from WhalePortal. You can join with the affiliate link down below, and if you join with the affiliate link down below, you can get a deposit bonus up to $30,000. But you can also join our program WhaleAlerts, which later this week will give a very nice update about a new altcoin, a very low cap altcoin, which has huge potential. I will share that altcoin on the WhaleAlerts channel by the end of this week, which is going to be very, very interesting. And yeah, guys, that's just all I got to say for you today. I want to thank every single one of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends, drop a like. Everything really helps to push this channel and to push this video to a broader audience, because we are the channel that are going to help every single one of you, all the retail traders, all the whales, to take profits at the right time during this 16-year cycle. And so far, guys, the 16-year cycle is already playing out quite as planned, right? We had the bear, we had the low, the green zone was like the buying zone. We, in the end, so far going up. So far this all is looking good. Guys, I love you all very much. Wish you all a great day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.